I just thought that I would come on here for half a second. So if I was really good at this video thing, you think I could comb my hair, but the puppies chew on it. I had somebody inquire a couple days ago about Shirley Temple. She followed up asking if she could have a veterinary reference. I thought it was great. I think it's fantabulous. I love that people are doing their homework. And her reply back this morning was exactly that. Hey, doing my homework. You can't be too careful. There's too many puppy scams out there. And I just thought I'd take a second and talk about that because there are a lot of puppy scams out there, and unfortunately we're targeted all the time. Well, goodness sakes, the puppies are playing. You can tell most of the time that you're looking at a Littleton Ranch puppy because they take my pictures the same way, and we're generally in just a few different environments. You know, we're either here in the puppy playroom, we're in the studio where we take pictures, or we're outside. Probably the hardest time to tell, for sure, is I guess when we just take a picture of a puppy in the grass, because there's not an identifying marker. But you'll notice when you look through tons of history that it's very consistent in the style of pictures that I take, in the environment that they're taken in. Obviously, there's been some changes to our environment over the years because we make upgrades on the ranch, or we, add some paint, or we change some things, and sometimes our videos and pictures are just outside in the grass. But normally you can see that everything is pretty uniform, pretty always the same. On a scammer's website, if you were to look at the last 10 posts, it would be 10 different environments, and that's because they're stealing from multiple different people to make it appear like that they have those puppies. So if you're seeing like our content online, but you're also seeing it mixed with things that don't replicate like what you see here, then that's a really good red flag. Like that's an immediate like, nope, that's a scammer. They don't really have that puppy. It's so easy to be scammed this day and age, and hundreds upon hundreds of my videos and pictures are constantly stolen and being redistributed as puppies that are available for purchase, and then people send a deposit thinking that they're getting that puppy, and the puppy doesn't actually really exist. It's already, sometimes I see people using my pictures and videos of litters that are like several years old. We've tried many times to watermark our pictures or say specific details in videos to make it harder for scammers to use our stuff. They figure it out. The scammers have even taken my videos and posted them on their page as a live. So they're screen recording, so it makes it look like they're really there and they're not. So I really appreciate her inquiring and asking for contact with the vet to make sure that she's moving forward with a safe purchase, and I think that that's fantastic. And I think that more and more people are getting more aware of puppy scams and doing their homework, and that's really great. But it's so easy to fall so quickly, so fast, because you're excited and you see a cute puppy in a picture and you want to move forward and just click that button and send a deposit. That's one of the reasons why we asked for the application process to happen first, so that we can get a chance to talk to you and get to know you and make sure that what you're really looking for is what we are truly providing. I know a lot of people push the buttons on the application, and then they're like, oh, well, I don't specifically have to have that or want that. But when you're clicking those buttons, it at least helps us know, like, we're not going to be able to give you a Great Dane, and we don't raise Chihuahuas. So, like, things like that, what makes the application process smoother when you answer some of those questions, because then we know that we are going to be a good match for you and provide what you're looking for. If you want to change your mind down the line on a color preference or sex, or after the puppy videos are made and you fall in love with a particular puppy and it's different than what you put in your application, that's completely fine. But the starting basis is just to make sure that we're both on the same page of, in general, what you're looking for and that we can actually provide it. So I just had a moment and I thought I would come on here and tell you that about looking out for puppy scams and how to check reference. We've been doing this for almost 20 years now. So the really cool thing about being able to have the veterinary reference is that, you're calling and you're talking to a really live person. They're under an oath to do no harm to animals and tell you the truth about how things are operating here at the ranch. But it's just a great way to verify that, you know, we're a real person, we're a real business, and that we're really giving you the puppy that we say we're giving you. There are multiple ways to get a reference about a video. What kind of a blooper is that? There are many ways to get references about a breeder. There's social media. I have a very active Facebook page that's public, and there's Instagram. There's plenty of ways to Google. You can actually just look me up because I have a license and a registered business. But again, it's never safe to just believe everything that's online. So if you need that reference to a veterinarian or some other form of a verbal contact with somebody that's outside of our business, so that you can get an unbiased opinion, I would encourage you to reach out and do that. It's it can never be too safe. Ugh. We have some amazing puppies right now. They are amazing.